Hello everybody, welcome to the vlog. I am quickly finishing to get ready because I'm about to leave to a beautiful event with one of my girlfriends. I'm saying beautiful and I have no clue what it will look like, but we are heading to the Printemps department store. Hard to do this, so hold on a sec. There we go, much better. Because we've been invited to check out, sort of in an avant-premiere, a beautiful pop-up, again, I'm saying beautiful, but I have no clue how it's going to be, of Chanel. Obsessed with this lip liner. It's the shade Rose Thorn by Swede, and I really like it. Printemps department store is my absolute favorite one out of all of the Printemps stores that there are, even the ones in Paris that are so well equipped. Printemps in Deauville, did I say, or did I say the one in Paris? Anyway, the one in Deauville is my absolute favorite one. There's a mouche somewhere. Hold on, just gonna open the little window for her. Come on, go. There you go. You're almost out. Where was I? I got all distracted. Sorry. Oh, I think she left. Okay, I feel like this has been the most chaotic beginning of a vlog. But anyway, I was just saying that it's my absolute favorite department store in France because the one in Deauville has actually been designed as a sort of concept store. It's got a relatively medium to small size, which to me is perfect because I get a bit overwhelmed when the place is a little bit too big. It's not about the size of the place, but about the amount of people, particularly tourists, that will enter in a place, because it's not the same. Like if everyone's on the shopping vibe, I can do a big place for shopping easily, like no problem. When we went to the Hermès sale in Paris, I feel like even if the place was massive, everyone was sort of in the same headspace, and so that didn't bother me. However, when it's one of those shopping places that's going to be absolutely massive and half of the people in there are just like roaming around and looking around and there's not like a clear vibe of what's going on, I can get a little bit overwhelmed. But then again, those places also have the shopping suites, which are sort of for VIP clients, and which I've very luckily visited as a personal shopper when I was pulling pieces for some clients and then going into those private suites to present the pieces. The one in here is absolutely lovely. They recently renovated it, so I took you with me on another vlog that I'll link up here when they did the reopening. It's a very Normand style, but they've brought a lot of airiness with the use of color and window openings between the spaces, and it's just like going to a really cool, light and airy, very cozy place to go shop at. And yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna see how much I get to film when I'm inside so I can share that with you in a bit, because honestly the team that works in there, whether you're shopping for shoes, you're shopping with the personal shopper on the private suite, the girls over at the fragrance department are absolutely lovely as well, and it's just a really nice place to go shopping at. So I'm very excited to see what they are doing for Chanel, because normally Chanel does not have a dedicated section within that department store, and I wonder if this might be a little bit of a test and they're going to bring us a proper Chanel boutique inside of Printemps in Deauville. That would be the dream. I'm honestly in such a good mood today. It is so lovely out there. We're having like a clear blue sky, which we haven't seen, I want to say for months, but it's not been months. I know it's not been months, but almost it feels like it. So I'm really happy about having a beautiful sunny day. Like the birds are singing and the flies are flying inside of the house, and it's that type of day. The flies are flying inside of the house, and it's that type of day. We also dined in our new set in the terrace, in our new sort of vintage Tuscany style set, and I'm so excited about that. I know I've been telling you that I will show you how it looks like finished, and I haven't. I'll probably try to squeeze it in on this vlog. If any of you are following the vlogs and are still interested to know how it turned out. This is coming on the handbag. And then I'm gonna do, surprise, a little bit of Chanel 174. This is Destination. And it's simply the best nude that Chanel has ever done. It just adds a beautiful sort of satin touch to the lips, and to me it's the perfect lippy to wear on days that I don't want to be reapplying a gloss. For perfume, I'm doing Ambre Narguil by Hermès. This is absolutely exquisite. It's my go-to. Anyway, I'm gonna start waffling, do a little bit of an outfit check, show you how the total look looks together, and I'm gonna go because I don't want to be late. All right, I know I have my little 3-color rule, but sometimes, just sometimes, I like to do a lot of colors that kind of all go within the same family. So this is the look. You've seen the dress already. I think I might have tried on with this very same shoes. And I was thinking of doing a Chanel chain bell or something like that. I decided to instead add a little bit more play to the bag and not any sort of extra thing on the outfit. So that's the dress. And then for accessory, I thought I would go with this bag, which is a very lovely, I would say a framboise shade from Chanel. Oh, she's back. I don't know if you just saw the fly enter again. Anyway, and then I've added this silk scarf in the lovely sort of aubergine shade. So I think like this will look kind of cute for a little type of outfit, but still festive and colorful, and let's celebrate that it's spring little look of the day. And then for shoes, I am wearing my Chanel sling bags in the classic beige and black, which are the pair that I wore in my civil wedding, and I love them. It just adds a little bit of romanticism to an outfit. Obviously the most beautiful memories of running around in Paris and getting married and all that jazz come back to my head when I wear this pair. So I'm gonna stop waffling, not bore you anymore. Let's go to the Chanel event.
Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir au sein du Printemps Deauville ce soir. Elle a créé sa première boutique en 1913. Chanel est partout dans nos vies.
The regulars of this channel will know that husbands at football practice when I'm wearing his wedding band. I don't know why they have to like strip them down up to the wedding band when they play, but I guess it's some sort of safety protocol. Anyhow, we're not here to discuss my husband's football practices, are we? But since the last couple of times I wore his wedding band, some of you asked me where he had gotten it and what was the brand for it. I figured I might as well just start disclaiming that this is not a piece of jewelry that belongs to me. Now that that important piece of information is out of the way, let's move on to do a little bit of a debrief. We had a very lovely time yesterday sharing the evening next to Chanel at the Printemps Deauville department store like we were discussing yesterday. It was the unveiling of their new perfume pop-up, and like everything that this Printemps does, where they'll only bring certain exclusive pieces from the brands that they work with, like perhaps you have Kate in there, but you're gonna have access to a certain jacket of Kate that perhaps you're not gonna be able to find it somewhere else. Same thing for Coperni, Magda Butrym, and all of these wonderful designers that they're bringing. They even have a very well curated luxury pre-loved items section with the likes of Hermès, Saint Laurent. You get the gist. And so for this perfume pop-up with Chanel, what they did was to bring exclusively the collection of Le Sceau de Chanel, which is quite literally translated into Chanel's waters, inspired in 6 different destinations that somehow inspired and shaped the life of Coco Chanel herself. The 6 destinations in the fragrances invite us to travel along, manage to capture the essence of the place where the destination is. Paris Deauville to the place where the creation started, the cradle of her designs when she was a hat maker for the horse racing spectators elite. Paris, where 31 Rue Cambon is still standing as one of the big emblems of French fashion couture. Paris Edinburgh, as well as Paris Biarritz, and then another one that's particularly dear to my heart, and which was to Chanel as well, Paris Venice. Venice is the city that brought her back to life, and a city that I consider to be magical as well for different reasons, but which Chanel found particularly interesting. Being a Leo in the zodiac sign, she felt identified with all of the lions that we see around the city of Venice, and which today, if we look closely, particularly in their jewelry line, we're going to find quite present. For anybody that cares why it's dear to my heart, it's the place where my husband and I exchanged wedding rings. The regulars in here will know that we got married in Paris but exchanged rings, or re-eloped, if that's a thing, in Venice. So to me, it's a city that I hold very, very dear to my heart as well. If you care to know a little bit more about that story, I'll link a video up here about my daily jewelry. Finally, there's also Paris Riviera, making an allusion to the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur, the place where she held one of her beloved homes, a beautiful villa. Now, something quite progressive about these fragrances will be the fact that they've been designed for all genders out there. And I find it particularly romantic to pick one, perhaps wear it with your loved one. With the entire perfume and cream collection, because every perfume will come accompanied with the same fragrance into a cream, displayed under the grandiose light installation that Printemps Deauville has. I'll share it with you right here, but if you ever have the chance, I highly advise that you visit it, since it is a true ode to a never-ending spring. Okay, I'm getting cheesy and cringe here, I know. But I'm a big romantic. I can't stop looking at my nails in the viewfinder there, and that's why my eyes might be looking outside of the lens. Now, truth is, I had the most wonderful manicure today. Let me rewind for just a few seconds and take you back again to Printemps, where I went again this morning. Very kindly invited to get my nails done by the team at Sognaville. I feel like the minute the sun comes out, all the exciting things start happening. And we've got no other than Sognaville visiting us for a couple of days here in Normandy with a beautiful nail bar pop-up. In honor of Hailey Bieber's pregnancy, I got my Hailey Bieber glazed donut nails done with them. Her beauty salon is also available at Printemps in Lille, another location in Lille, and then also in Paris. So no worries, if you missed the pop-up here in Normandy, you can always still catch the services of her beauty salon elsewhere. Can we appreciate the beautiful money that Lola's given me? The whole team was the sweetest. Whether that is from Sonia or the lovely people at Printemps, I had a blast. It was one of those days when I love my husband, but I live with a boy. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just need that type of girl energy. But in all honesty, I'm chuffed to bits with the result. I think it's so gorgeous. Such a fun way to welcome the sunnier days here. It's one of those all pink, all girly, all cocoony type of beauty salons, worthy of Elle Woods, which to us millennials is a big thing to say.
Are you free? It's an emergency.
We've got a big one in here. Get yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. It's actually sunny out there. We might as well bring out the rosé. We're almost in, girls. This brand I'm partnering with today is called Bestini, and it's one I wanted to bring to you because I kept on getting requests on how to create outfits that would look stylish, timeless, elegant, chic, all those good things at a little bit of a more affordable price point than what I normally present. And so as the wise Carrie Bradshaw said, I couldn't help but wonder, how could I drastically reduce the price of my outfits? Come in. Affordable bags. Ding ding ding. Bestini bags are either made of natural materials, or when it comes to synthetics, they will be recycled materials, which I personally prefer to opt for when turning to this type of material. And to comply with the brief that you girls kind of requested from me, all the 5 ones that I'm presenting to you today will be under the €100 mark. Without any further ado, let's share the bags with you. Starting off by my absolute heart stealer, the one that I saw and I thought I need that bag. This one is the Sicily. As you can see, it's a smooth structured bucket bag that's got a lovely top handle and a removable crossbody handle as well, with yellow gold accents to perfectly match your yellow gold jewelry. Or if you like to leave life on the edge, why not pair it with your silver jewelry as well? It's got a hidden zip pocket right here. So unlike most bucket bags, this one will keep pickpockets at bay. The color payoff of this bag is exquisite in my opinion, and the smoothness of it will look lovely paired with contrasting fabrics that are a little bit rougher, such as denim and linen. It's the perfect catch-all type of bag to take to brunch with girls in the weekend. And I feel like she would look gorgeous under the sunshine in the French and Italian Rivieras as well. The nature of this bag is going to make it be a piece that transitions smoothly and seamlessly through the rest of the seasons in the year. I could spend the whole video talking about this bag because it is my absolute fave, but let's move on to the other ones because I really like those too. Maybe we'll find another fave. This next one up here will be the Cabas Harmony. Now this one right here is kind of the big mama of the Hermès, which is the same bag just in a smaller version. One that's definitely created for the warmer months or for those of you living under the sunshine all year round. What I like of this bag is that it's elegant and relaxed at the same time. And then the contrasting stitching details give it that extra quiet luxe feel, in my opinion. There is a logo on this brand. It's simply a monogram and the borders of it have been embroidered into the bag. So unless you're looking into it carefully, you're not really going to see it. Monograms are something that I quite appreciate in logos. Insert TSD logo. On a more serious note, the only hardware that we see on this bag will be some little yellow gold accents, making it very easy to pair with different types of jewelry. Now, for those of you that don't want to carry it on the crook of your arm, you are going to have a removable and adjustable shoulder strap. I think for me, I quite like the simplicity of it and just grabbing it from the top handle. Now, in terms of functionality for this handbag, you do have a zip in here, and then there are going to be quite a lot of compartments. Like you've got a back zipper, you've got a pocket for your cards, you've got certain other pockets on the sides, both on the front and on the back. Bag that could very easily be a workwear handbag for the girlies in the city, or maybe a beach bag or a mommy bag for the girlies in the beach. And yes, the mummies in the city can also wear it as a mommy bag. Now, I think if paired with the right colors, this handbag might as well just blend in smoothly into a nice mountain look. Up next, we've got the Berry handbag model. A pale neutral cotton denim for the body of the bag with a camel top shoulder strap. This shape, I mean, could it get any more 2000s?
Could you want her more?
This one also has the monogram at the front and minimal branding on the back of the bag. It's also got yellow gold hardware with a little zippy in it. Hold on, I'm just gonna remove the filling so I can share with you what the interior looks like. And then it's going to have an open back pocket and then another one with a little zipper. The strap on this one is also adjustable, making it a perfect option no matter what your height is. Up next, we've got another model that stole my heart when I saw it on their website. And we appreciate this olive color. They made a pastel out of a deep color, and that is something that I think always looks so chic no matter what season it is. So to me, this bag's got a perfect all year round color, but also shape, with a little zippered interior pocket right there, pocket with a zipper also at the back of the handbag, and an extra front compartment right here where you can perhaps slide your phone for easy access without having to actually open the zipper of the bag, or your cards or your keys or whatever you want to have the quickest access to in your handbag. With the adjustable strap, you can wear it in the longer length during daytime, and if you want to follow a classic millennial phrase to live by, because magazines drilled it into our brains during our teenage years, in order to take it from day to night, you might as well just shorten the strap. The monogram on the closure clasp adds the right amount of interest to the bag while still making it remain a piece quiet enough to be an ideal everyday companion handbag. You can wear it with jeans and a tee for ice cream dates during summer, or perhaps with a camel and cashmere coat if you want to go to the cinema during winter. Love this one so much. And now last but absolutely not the least, we've got this type of pochette handbag. This one's called the Fotutini, and if you've catched on how their naming works, yes, there is a larger handbag for this version of model. They say to leave the best for last, but I don't know, I opened with my fave. This one is what represents the latest fashion at the minute. This merge between a vanity case and a clutch, with the most coveted at the minute being the Loro Piana Extra Pocket or the Andiamo by Bottega Veneta, which I've had my eyes on for a couple of days now. But there are also some serious contenders with some other ones of our favorite luxury brands, or my beloved Hermès Kelly Pochette and Hermès Kelly Elan. So if you want to get those type of vibes, I would highly advise going for this model from Bestini. Once again, we find the monogram in here. I haven't peeled off the sticker off the hardware just yet. And then we've also got minimal branding on the back with some lovely contrasting stitching and then exotic embossed pattern. Everyone seems to be reviving this blast from the past, and hey, we're here for it. This is a chocolate version, but they do have some other colors for this model. I just think this one works perfect as an all year round piece. The white contrasting stitching on the brown reminds me of my really chic grandma, and to me that's like as high as a compliment can get. You can hold it from the top when you want to look regal and polished, or You can also attach the matching thin shoulder strap when you need to do some dancing. There's definitely going to be room for phone, wallet, keys, lip gloss, some lipstick, a little mirror, just your basic makeup, but it's definitely a bag that's going to hold quite a bit and still remain looking sort of tiny and cute. Also, if you want to save space and add more stuff inside, it does come with a little Mona Lisa smile pocket in here. On that note, I'm going to end this vlog right here. I want to thank you all so much for having joined me. Thank you to all the wonderful brands that collaborated with me to make this video come true for my audience. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you to in here so you can binge a little bit more. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!